Welcome back to Holistic Strategy, the channel where we explore strategies to improve the quality of life, focusing on what really matters. Today we talk about how, as we get older, we begin to reflect on what is truly essential. How many of our daily stresses come from worries that, looking to the future, will no longer have any weight? How many of our activities and thoughts prove useless in the long run? In this video, we will discover together 9 things that we can get rid of after the age of 61 to live a lighter, more serene, and authentic life. Before you begin, be sure to subscribe to the Holistic Strategy channel if you haven't already, and to our Instagram channel. Also remember to leave your precious like. In this way, you will help to always create new contents. Now sit back and let's get started. As we age, priorities change. For example, the importance we place on social ceremonies and formalities tends to decrease. This is no coincidence. According to several social psychology studies, after the age of 60, people become more selective about social interactions. Rather than attending events out of obligation or keeping up appearances, many choose to surround themselves only with authentic relationships that truly enrich their lives. This shift in perspective has significant benefits for mental health and overall well-being. Another area that undergoes a great transformation is the relationship with work. Continuing to work without passion can turn into an oppressive routine. It is therefore essential to ask yourself if your daily job still reflects your true interests. In old age, the reduction of professional commitments offers a unique opportunity to reevaluate one's time, discovering new passions or rediscovering old ones. By doing so, it is possible to transform this phase of life into a period of renewed personal exploration and growth. The need to compete with others is another aspect that fades over time. Rather than measuring success by material or professional comparisons, many people in their 60s prefer to focus on personal goals. This approach not only increases satisfaction, but also reduces the stress associated with constant comparison. Then there is the issue of excessive material possessions. Over the years, we accumulate objects that often take up mental and physical space without bringing real value. Many studies suggest that living with less can improve your quality of life by allowing you to focus on experiences and relationships rather than managing material possessions. This minimalism can free up time and resources to fully enjoy life. Another aspect is meaningless obligations that refer to those activities, commitments, or responsibilities that we feel forced to carry out, even though they have no real or personal value for us. Often, these are social, family, or cultural obligations that we follow out of conformity, a sense of duty, or to not disappoint the expectations of others. As the years go by, and especially after a certain age, these impositions can become even more burdensome because they take away time and energy from what really matters, such as self-care, emotional well-being, and personal fulfillment. Freeing yourself from these meaningless obligations becomes essential to living a more serene, authentic life in line with your desires. As we age, the need to be constantly informed tends to decrease for several reasons. Many older adults develop a greater awareness of themselves and their priorities, focusing more on what is relevant to their well-being and less on the daily news, often stressful or negative. Furthermore, life experience leads to greater wisdom, which reduces the need to continually seek out new information to orient oneself or make decisions. This does not mean that older people stop getting informed altogether, but rather that they are more carefully selecting the information that really matters, giving more space to issues that concern quality of life, health, or emotional well-being, and less attention to the frenzy of daily news. In old age, the need for approval from others tends to decrease. Older people, having accumulated experiences and self-awareness, develop greater inner security and a better understanding of their priorities. This leads to less concern for the judgment of others and a stronger focus on one's own well-being and authenticity. External approval becomes less important than personal satisfaction, as older people often achieve greater peace in accepting who they are and the choices they have made in life. Another aspect, that of managing past grudges, is different than when you were younger. As time goes by, the awareness of the importance of inner peace and emotional well-being grows. Often one becomes more inclined to forgive and let go of past conflicts, as one recognizes that resentment can be an unnecessary emotional burden. Life experience helps to put things in perspective, leading many older people to focus on positive relationships and avoid fueling tensions or resentments that do not contribute to serenity. The last aspect concerns a more mature approach to managing regrets and guilt related to the past. With experience, one understands that dwelling on what cannot be changed only brings suffering. You become more inclined to accept mistakes as part of your life journey by learning to embrace the concept of self-compassion. Often, older adults try to focus on the present and using the remaining time constructively, turning regrets into lessons and accepting the fact that no one is perfect. If you're ready to explore new strategies to improve your life and get rid of what you don't need, now is the perfect time to start. Don't forget to turn on notifications for the Holistic Strategy channel so you don't miss upcoming videos on personal and spiritual growth, and share the content with anyone you think could benefit from it. Thank you for following us to the end of this journey of awareness.